All right, let's see. Everything is functioning. Um, yep, we seem to be good. We are live. Bitrate is unstable as always when we start. Sorry I'm late. I just started streaming. You are not late at all. How you doing, Red Slaps? How are things going? Mother's Day was yesterday. I don't know if you were able to spend time with your mom. Um, I took my family out to eat. We went to A&W. It's one of the really old school ones. They still have like one of the little drive-through areas where they'll like bring stuff to your car and stuff. We went in, but it's really old school. And had root beer floats and stuff like that. My mom really loves that, so yeah. So we had fun. We kind of make that a tradition, honestly. We've been doing that for many years now. And Mother's Day at a different date. What? It's at a different day. Wait, when is it? Because it's technically spring-ish, right? I know we had snow, but Colorado's weird, right? Usually they say you're safe to plant like vegetables and stuff like that. Once you hit like past Mother's Day, or once it is Mother's Day, you're safe to do stuff. But I mean, we had snow like last week, so nothing crazy. You could just cover up your plants, right? Most of them will survive. It's not like gonna stay super cold. But anyways, like I feel that it makes sense to have it in spring with all the flowers and stuff. But I guess it depends upon where you live when spring is, huh? So, well, if you texted your mom you love her, she'd be like, "Wait, what? Like, are you okay? Are you sick? Why are you doing this?" And you'd be like, "Oh, it's Mother's Day somewhere." In October. Interesting. I don't know if that's like your spring, but that's so crazy though. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't mean to do that. I did that a lot yesterday too. Okay, we need a game plan actually. Great heal's not gonna I need to shift my flasks, don't I? Yeah. We need to shift flasks. I didn't officially start. I got so wrapped up in talking about things. I don't know, but yesterday was so fun. Like, I had so much fun yesterday. Um, just getting to spend time with family, and it was so nice out. A little bit hot, actually, but really nice. And then it got windy towards the end of the evening, as normal. I should start. Let me shift my flask first. I don't really care. I technically have officially started, but I like to have the intro for when I upload the VODs. Although it doesn't really matter because I'll include some of this extra sometimes. What are we thinking? 9 and 3? That might even be too much mana, but you know what? We'll try. We haven't used the aquamarine dagger. It seems to... Oh my gosh. I forgot you can't do that. That's an Elden Ring thing only. I think this thing uses a ton. Wait. I can't attack with my weapon. I'm gonna unplug my controller and plug it back in. Gosh, please don't be broken. Crap. Let's get that off first so I don't have that. I can't do weak attack. Can I do it on mouse? Okay. So if I click with my mouse, it works. Oh, now it decides to work. Yeah, I just needed to click my mouse so you remember how that's supposed to actually work. Is that it? Oh, it's actually not that mana consumptive. It's more stamina consumptive. Okay, okay. I don't know why that was glitching. I unplugged my controller and everything and it still didn't work. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? You have the master of all the goobers. The Goober Lord. Is that my next title? I feel like that should be my next title, right? Or is the Goobinator a higher tier than that? I don't know. Goober Lord sounds pretty cool. The fact that I just said it randomly, too, is kind of weird. Well, technically, like, Elden Ring is past. I would have been the Goober Lord in Elden Ring, right? There's no way I would have been Elden Lord. Like, that's too weird of a title. Or normal of a title. Whatever. I'm gonna start so we can at least talk about the game plan for today. Hey everybody, it's Wild, and you've already heard me talk about what we're kind of doing, but we're setting up a full game plan now. Spells, everything to take down this duo boss, and is it gonna happen the first time? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll let them play with me for a bit, who knows? I'm accepting the fact that I'm indeed a goober, which is sad. I mean, I'm the most effective goober. Effective? Is that the right word? I feel like that's not. We never tried Flame Fan. I feel like effective isn't the right word, but like for a goober, like I have some pretty crazy accomplishments, right? Is this good? Is this good? I don't know, can I just hold the button instead of tapping it? No. Okay. I don't really understand this skill, to be honest. Okay, so it seems to... So I'm running out of stamina during part of that. But it seems to be a delay between fours, so it... 1, 2, 3. And then there's a delay and it restarts. So it's like a 3-hit thing. How does this work, though? Isn't it a buff? Range seems a bit short. Or maybe a debuff? I don't remember. Use repeatedly to brush the fan of flame left and right. Huh. Its range is awful. Its range is awful, and it's like you're stuck in casting animation, but if I have like an opening, maybe this is actually my highest DPS window? Like, maybe this is actually higher damage than anything else I have if I have an opening. I'm not sure. I think we should try it. At least once, right? I'm not crazy? Maybe? Maybe I'm a little crazy. What else do we want? Wums if these demons are resistant... Oh, if they're resistant to fire, then we've got dark fire. Duh. Another projectile could be nice. We could boulder heave. We put boulder heave on, and we just boulders at him. Because it does so much damage. Okay. So we have flask shifted. How we doing on rings? We have physical damage absorption from this ring of steel protection +3. I never found the +1. And then if this isn't doing enough damage, the aquamarine dagger, then we can always go to our dark brigand twin daggers too. I kind of want to try with the fan. Oh, does the fan of flame do the extra hit? Oh, by the way, I showed this, but this does work differently. I did look this up the day after I got it because I was trying to figure out if this does extra stagger. But the way the parting flame works, where's my parting flame? The way the parting flame works is that it leaves behind like a fire trail when you activate another pyromancer. And you can see this really well with the dark flame. So see like that red flame that's coming out? So it actually basically does a little pop of damage. If you hit with that, it does more damage than a base pyromancy. If you don't hit with it, then it doesn't. I don't know why it's not doing it there. Maybe it's too low on mana. But you can see it really easily with stuff like this. I guess it always technically does it. Maybe it's just invisible here. But that's what was causing the double hit, and it does not do more stagger damage. It's literally just an extra proc. I don't know if it's doing it with that. Probably go for higher just base damage anyways, because the regular flame is more powerful. So I like the parting flame, but it's not the best. Alright, so we're going to go in. I'm going to start with the Fano Flame. We can then use this and like spam if that doesn't work for more damage. Wish me luck. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need all the luck. I'm dropping onto piles of bones. This thing's a lot bigger than I remember it being. 56! I'm at it. Mana. Okay, something tells me that's not gonna be it. Right? I mean, I was kind of expecting them to be resistant to fire, and we haven't used Fan the Flames yet, so I don't quite know how that works, but that seemed really bad. 56? We're gonna be there for an hour. I'd definitely run out of mana using that. Alright, we go to Aquamarine Dagger and Boulder Heave. Aquamarine for the most part, and then we'll try Boulder Heave when we have a little bit of openings or if we get behind. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whoa, what the hell was that? Where'd that come from? The other Brosif? Brosif? Why are you shooting that purple stuff at me? I can't see if it's shooting purple at me. I can't see. I can't see what's happening. What's going on? Oh, right. One of them glows brighter red and is, like, more aggressive. So it's this one now. And then the other one's gonna spit purple. I see it. I see that spell effect. I got it. Dodge that. I got it. I gotta dodge. I gotta get out of dodge. Animation. I remember hearing the sound effects of these in the game Fear. Oh yeah, I still haven't played Fear. Is that on Steam? So I'm poisoned. I didn't realize that it was doing status damage. I thought it was just damage. Okay, so this one's exhausted now. And I'm out of stamina. Ooh, the stagger. Oh, the stagger. I put it in stagger, but I died for it. Yes and no. It is, but only if you buy the bundle with the entire trilogy. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even know there was a trilogy. I just knew about the first game. And it's an interesting concept, which I'm kind of surprised hasn't been played around with more. To be honest, like, I'm kind of surprised the concept of it hasn't been... I think Boulder Heave might be the best choice here. These guys give me such big openings if I can get around them, and it seems to stagger really well. We'll try Black Flame though as well. Give it a try. Well, that's a lot of damage. You drink here. Back up. Dodge that. I saw that one too late. Okay, they're both in exhausted state. I know this one just went enraged. Down to 2. Sorry, down to 1. Down to 1 Estus. Stamina. Almost out of mana too. Be conservative, play safe with stamina. Oh, that was fast. No flasks. Dodge that. Dodge that. That was preloaded, unfortunately. Stamina. GG's? Or is there a second part? Oh, there's a second part. Crap. I'm so screwed. I am so screwed. I have no flasks left. Alright. Now we just have to do that, but we have to be a little more clean with it. Let me use... You could have at least stuck around to see the moveset. It might have been... I probably just would have died in half second, though. I didn't have any potions. I didn't have any more Estus. So if it hit me, I was just gonna die. Get out of the way of that. Slam the ground. I didn't even have time to flask there because the enraged one hit me. This is an interesting fight. Like, for a gank fight, this feels more fair than the others. You know what I mean? Like, if you get them close together, it's really a problem. But even when they're separated, it's like the damaging mist is manageable. And it's more for poison like Dot, and you see it before it starts to hit you. Like that. Like, I'm not even taking build-up yet. Well, maybe there's two different ones, because that didn't look like poison. That just looked like damage. I got hit there? Oh, I didn't? Really? Man, the stamina. Dodge that. I need to back up. I can't see what's going on. I'm like stuck in a hole or something. So when it runs out of energy, can I visceral attack it, or is that just the same animation as like a stun opportunity? We're gonna back up because I have no stamina. Dodge into it, dodge into it, dodge, hit this one some more. I'm out of stamina. Managing stamina. This one's probably going to enrage soon. Oh gosh, alright, let's back up, get some stamina. Some HP too. Swipe. Over the head swipe. That was early. It gave it to me. Dodge. Dodge. Okay, we have to flask after that because I messed up one. Heck yeah. Dodging. Dodge. Dodge. That single scratch, the single slash, is a little bit faster than I'm predicting almost every time. I've been hit by it a few times now. Going down to 4 flasks. 1, 2. Okay, so you have to kind of stay away from him when he does that because there's like a... Yeah, I got hit by that one single scratch again. It comes out a little bit faster than I'm expecting. Dodge in. Okay. Take mana. Missing about a quarter HP, maybe a little more. 4 flasks left though. That did damage. Oh, come on. Okay. I would have stayed further away. Alright. I was expecting to throw another fireball. I don't know what that is. Okay. Cracking fireworks. Okay, dodge that. Looks readable. Swipe, swipe. Okay, that's from phase 1. Oh, the turnaround 360 slam with an explosion fire. That's pretty cool. God, I didn't see that coming. It was truly unique. Inspired, some might say. What an inspired move, Mr. Demon. Mr. Demon Prince. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh my gosh, he's charging up a spirit bomb. I am so dead. I don't know if I can get a flask off here. We'll try. Okay, need more mana. I need more everything. That tracks? Oh, I didn't know that left behind a fire trail. So you can't dodge into it, you need to dodge to the right or left. I didn't know that. You now. Fail your osmosis difficulty. He has a lot of HP. I kind of feel like the duo demon fight could have been like its own thing before this. Probably would have been too easy. But I mean, the duo demon fight kind of seems like it could be like a mini boss. You know? I feel like these guys have like good like mini boss status, you know? not sure it needed the second phase. I feel like just as like a regular duo mini boss, this would have been really good. No? But the second phase looks fun. Just like, I don't know if it should have been part of this. This feels like its own complete kind of thing. But they probably need more HP, right? Because it wasn't too hard. I did it like, you know, within like 4 or 5 tries or something. So it probably would have, and I mean, I'm still dying here, right? I didn't even see that one come in for me. So like, it's still pretty hard. You probably just put more HP on them, and this probably would have been one of the better gank fights in the game. But like, I'm not really sure why there needs to be a second phase, right? It's just one of those. It's maybe a design choice. It's kind of cool that they fuse into one and they're like really strong. At the same time, like, why not just bump up the HP of the two? Because it's like a really good gank fight. It's actually pretty manageable. It's fair. You're not getting blitzed out immediately unless you get, you know, staggered by 2 of them and they're right next to each other. But then it's like, oh yeah, but that's not enough. Like, there needs to be another phase or something. I don't know. It's like they didn't have faith in making this fight good, but they actually pretty decent, honestly. Dodge that. I don't know what the other one's doing. I'm kind of freaking out right now because I can't see it. I can't see anything. The camera could still use some work in the Soul series, huh? Because even Elden Ring was happening, like the dancing lion fight got really bad sometimes. There was another fight that was really bad as well. Hippo was not great. Dodge that. I can't do anything. I was trying to get to the other side of it. And then Flask here, it's kind of risky. Can't see what's going on. I wonder if my strategy is off here. I've been trying to take one down at a time. Maybe I should be trying to bounce between them because I'm taking so many free hits. I'm already down to 4 flasks. Like, it's not even really worth finishing this. Like, I'm not going to defeat their second phase with 4 flasks. It's not happening. I'm not that stupid. Like, I don't even know all of his moves yet. I didn't know his fireball tracked me. So maybe we need to change up the strat. Because when one's aggressive, you can at least dodge its attacks and punish accordingly, right? And then you just wait for the other one. So maybe that's a better strategy, even though I'd rather just target one the entire time. Swipe. There's that. So the other one's gone berserk and now 2. Are you dodging that? So now I go after this one. This is a better strat long run. Swipe. that I was disconnected? Did I drop? This is my bitrate low. Something might be going on with my net. Hopefully I'm not, like, lagging too much. I can't really do anything about that. I have a couple ideas of how I could handle this to make it a little bit easier, but I don't know if I'm quite ready yet because I don't know their moves that well, right? But one of them would be to, because Boulder Heave was doing loads of work on these guys, so I could go for more mana flasks and just kind of play more glass cannon-y with magic. I don't know if that would help get through this phase 1 faster, but then I would really need to know these guys, so I'm not just taking, like, stray hits. I've got them too close. Yeah, when they're too close and they're overlapping is when they get into trouble. I almost need to kite the more aggro one into the wave first. Dodge that. Dodge the purple. Oh. I was trying to dodge the purple. Guess it didn't work. But I did try, for what it's worth. Dodge into it. Dodge it away, dodge away, dodge away. Dodge the slam. Dodge the purple. I didn't see that attack, to be honest. Hey, shouldn't he be about ready to power down? Flasks. Man, that one attack is just so quick. Dodge the purple. I was a little late on that. It's from 6 down to 5. Can't engage because of the purple. Now they're too close. Dodge into them. Kind of in a dangerous situation because they're both stacked right now. They're both really close to it. Before I try switching things up, I think that I go my Brigand Daggers, because they're still stronger. Technically, I love this thing. I love that we got this new weapon, but it isn't playing off of our main stats as strong as well, right? So it's not as strong. And, okay, I was going to be like, is that going to kill me? And it's using up mana that we don't need to expend. And on top of that, I think it uses more stamina too, so I can't keep up the pressure. Like, I feel like I'm just losing my stamina. Dodge that. Get over the head swing. 1, 2, watch out for the purple. Like, stamina management seems to be the real issue. Wait, there's an item here? Oh no, that's a fog wall. one down. Yeah, as much as I like the new Aquamarine, it does have weaknesses. Not only is it not scaling off of our stats as well, but it's just not doing it. Maybe these guys are just weak to dark, because Black Flame was hitting these guys really hard too. And our daggers are dark, whereas the other thing was magic. Although I don't know how much resistances and weaknesses play in this game. Okay, this is a great spot. We're 8, we still have our 3 mana flasks plus our full mana bar, so we're essentially at 4 bars of mana. We can do a lot with that. We know Boulder Heave hits really hard. Explosion. We know Boulder Heave hits really hard. Can we get a free hit? 204. 204 is good. Is it the best in the world? Not really. Let's try Black Flame. 204 is good though. Like, I'd take 204 damage over... Ow. That was over half my... That was full HP. That was literally a half shot. It was a telegraphed move. I'm thankful for that, but... 175 for a black. So yeah, if we're able to... Dodge that. If we're able to hit multiple times, Black Flame is definitely the way to go. Dodge that, dodge again, because the area effect. If we can do this multiple times, this would be huge damage. 1, 2, 3. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough. This is its Spirit Bomb thing. Can we get off some hits here? How long does that thing keep shooting? Wait, is this a chance? Oh, I thought that was an opportunity, a stagger. Okay, we should probably drink an Estus here. Dodge in. Also half my HP. Alright, another Estus. Down from 6 to 5. That it tracks a little bit, so you have to be a little later on your dodge than you think. It's flying. You know what they say about flying demons? You can't hit them in a game when you only have like little melee attacks and stuff. Technically, I do have a flame I could throw at him, but ooh, nope, thank you. Getting ready to mana flask. Get one hit. You hit. Aw, man. I thought we could get a second hit off there. I was so excited for a second. Can I get a stagger? Thank you. Just when I asked for it. I was hitting you a lot, though. Come on. Don't be like that. Don't be an angry demon. You know I deserve that stagger. I hit you so much. So you have to hit him here. I don't know if you have to do like a threshold of damage or just interrupt him. Okay. There's a lot of fire going on with Stricken Estus. So if you interrupt him, the fireballs just fall down instead of seeking him. We're out of mana again. Oh, man. Okay, we're double flasking that. Dodge. Flask. Get down to 1 HP flask. Dodge the fireball. Oh, we're out of Ashen. Alright, finishing with our Brigand. Yeah, this thing probably has too much HP. It's a fair fight, though. I like it, actually. Dodge. Dodge in. Dodge in. I think we get the kill here. Hell yeah. GG's. Soul of the Demon Prince. I don't know. I like that one. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he had too much HP in the second phase. But where am I going? Okay, we know there's a fog door over here. And the reason I say that is because, like, we hit him with almost all of our black flames. We might have missed a few. Wait, wasn't this where the fog door was? Wasn't it something like this? That might just be another one. But we hit him with black flames, and I had 4 bars of mana. And, like, our flame is plus 10. So it can't get any stronger. So we're literally hitting him with the hardest we possibly can. And our stats are set for it too, obviously. Right? We are 40 faith, 38 intelligence. So it's hitting really hard. And it still went through 4 bars of mana and still had HP to spare. Not much given, but that's still quite a sizable chunk of HP. For something that had like a second phase. But I think its moveset and everything was really good. I don't know where I'm going. I legit don't know where I'm going now. We killed the demons, but like I just don't see a way out of here. I see the way out of here. Bonfire. Rubbish ahead, and then, oh, it's rubbish. I did it. Did we pick up the rubbish first? Small. I said snall. Small ebony banner. Is that a key item? Hold before the ringed cliff for delivery. Oh. Do we get kidnapped like we did before? We get kidnapped maybe by demons? Wouldn't it be cool to be kidnapped by demons and the Ring City is like a demon world? Like a demon city, I mean? Like demons have overrun everything?
Ashen thou, then I thou. Very well, then take. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations. Mayst thou thy peace discover.
She always has our back.
That is one.
Do a 6-6 split.
Pretty be careful.
Obviously, we're putting on the heal spell, so we've got way more healing than that. Just not super easily usable in combat heals. But we are using the talisman now. I forgot about that. We are using the talisman now, so I can sort of just sit there and eat their attacks. You know, although I do think that this game has some, like, its RPG systems aren't the best. I'm gonna try the fan flame thing still, actually, too. I want to try it out. Although its RPG systems aren't quite the best, I do have to say their spell system in this game has been pretty good. Like, I should say the spell library. The spell system's still kind of poor. But the library's been pretty good. I've shifted quite a few times in this game and gotten a lot of value out of very different like sets. And that usually means that they're pushing and testing me ways in like different ways, which is cool. I do want to use the aquamarine while we're just like exploring and stuff. Oh, lizard ahead. There's nothing ahead. Beanpole? What do they mean? Chest ahead, but it seems familiar. No chest ahead. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that yet. I feel like I'm missing something up here. We will do that, don't worry. I don't know. That boss was pretty darn good to start things off, I'll be real. With how messy the rest of this DLC has been and how random it is, like trying to seek out like a specific NPC while you're getting like killed, it's just so weird. Like they had something kind of like that in Bloodborne with the gunner, right? With the guy that was like the with the rail gun or minigun or whatever it is, right? And he'd try to shoot you and you had to like run through the level to like kick him off the roof or whatever. How did that work? I think you just became friends with him eventually after killing the blood-starved beast, right? Oh, yeah, but you could also attack him, and because he would be hostile before then. And he was like one of the hardest fights in the whole game because he was so overtuned and he was like on a little roof. There were cheese strats to push him off, but I never used those. If only I had wings. You know what? I'm gonna praise this in the hopes that the next FromSoft game we have wings and can fly. Oh man, I'd hope they'd be like the kind of demons. I guess these are technically demons too, of a sense. Whoa. Is this it? We made it? After all this time? Whoa. The Ringed City. Oh my gosh, we made it. Guys, we made it to the Ringed City. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, we made it to the Ringed City. That rock doesn't look so good, but that's okay. The city looks amazing. Oh my gosh. Wait, are those gravestones? Why are there gravestones on the rings of the Ring City? Try death. What's that sound? Oh, what is that thing? Why would they do that so close to the bonfire? I'm just gonna respawn. Like, yeah, you killed me, but like, I'm literally right next to the bonfire. That was a weird game design choice. I'm glad it's not really far out from a bonfire, but like also, that's a really bizarre design choice, right? How did they come to that? What is that thing? It's humanoid, it looks like. I don't suppose I could go invisible. Can I LOS this? Is that what I'm supposed to do? I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to LOS with the gravestones? If so, we'd have to see where their spawn patterns are. Because I don't really know what the spawn patterns are. Also, this is really kind of stupid. It's not a great showing for, like, the first thing here. So once again, this isn't really what Dark Souls is about. Not really. Right, okay. That makes sense. That made less sense. So I was like, well, we'll LOS, but now they're behind us when we go there. Once again, this spawn, I figured they wouldn't spawn like that. Okay. Shoot, he's already starting. Okay, so there is an item there, so I'm assuming that's kind of safe. It doesn't seem to be, though. This one was definitely safe on this side because they don't spawn behind us. So, like, when we're here, they're not spawning behind us, so we don't have to worry. Now, the problem is when we went to that next grave site over there, orange that spawned behind. So even though we were protected from those ahead, we weren't protected from those. There's an invisible wall there. That's good to know, right? That's good. That's great information to know. I did not know that was an invisible wall. I thought I could walk along that. Oh my gosh, that was a lot of damage. I didn't realize how much damage that was. Yeah, I thought I could just kind of walk along here, but this plant is like truly an object. You are not getting past that. That is a wall. So I know this won't work, but obviously, as like, and I've played quite a few video games, right? I've played a decent handful of games, and I don't have it on me. I've played a handful of games, and so I know this won't work because it's probably just an aggro trigger thing. But like realistically, like ingenuity you should be able to like figure out it's like this guy sees you from like a gazillion miles away, right? And starts summoning up his like ghost to shoot you, basically. So a logical solution in like from a rational person would be to go invisible, so that he doesn't see you and that he's not, because the way this spell works is you're basically invisible if you're farther away. And so like the logical solution is just to use the invisibility spell so that you're unseen. Now unfortunately it doesn't work because that's not how the game is coded. It's not how it's designed. And it's like, I understand that they didn't want like the player to, I wasn't dual wielding. They don't want the player to like cheese this in any way, and I understand that. They want us to like go this set path, which I'm kind of just stumbling upon as we speak now. I don't suppose I can ban the flames through here. No. I bet they'd hit me through it. That seemed quicker than the last time, didn't it? Weird. So, like, what I'm trying to show is, though, like, I'm not a retard. It's like the way the game is coded limits... It, like, limits how you can problem solve. You know what I mean? I'm limited to solving this problem the way that FromSoft wants me to. Papa FromSoft tells me to hide behind these right here and wait for the skeletal archers to shoot at me. When they're about done, run to the next safe zone, and then to hide in here, because that's what Papa wants. Same thing here. Okay, I got a little unlucky there, but... Wait a second, so he, like, never stops now? Like, endless? I've been there before. I go down into that tunnel. It's like, I'd like to kill that guy, but there's never not a wave of ads now. They're permanently up. So this is, again, and this happened before in this DLC, an instance where what I have at my disposal in terms of knowledge, skills, capabilities in terms of like spells, because like I said, I just used the invisibility and that didn't work. What I feel like I have at my disposal is not enough to not just farm a whole bunch of deaths, because I will have to try something different than what I'm used to. And it's kind of interesting because that's how problem solving works. I've brought this up in the past, but when it comes to solving a problem, right, you have to follow lines of logic. If you are dying of cancer, your doctor is not going to be like, well, we haven't tried something to cure this cancer. We haven't tried you coming over to my place, we go over to my neighbor's house, and we bring out his lawnmower. It's like 30 years old. Have you tried licking it? That's not going to happen because there's no line of logic to follow that would be the cure for cancer. But it hasn't been tried, right? AI and like procedural, like, a system that just tries everything will be able to try infinite combinations. We're humans, we have to follow lines of logic. Eventually, I will have to move from this spot and try something, right? But I logically don't have anywhere to start, right? I could spin around in circles 3 times and try to get these archers to stop. It didn't work. I went way more than 3, but that didn't work. Okay, we checked that off the list of things that don't stop me getting shot at and dying. I could attack this rock right here. Okay, that doesn't work. Okay, so let's scratch a whole bunch of dumb stuff off the list and actually do something that might work. We might potentially be able to get to that weird little, what looks like alcove cubby that I can't actually show with the binoculars, but we can see it looks like an opening. We might be able to get over there. Now, it seems like it's kind of suicide, but I don't know what to try. Spinning in 3 circles isn't working, attacking with my dagger isn't working, there's no true lines of logic for me to follow with this. It just seems to be like, I should know what I'm doing already, but I don't. So we're just gonna try something, and I'm probably gonna die because I don't know what the game wants from me right now. Oh, it looks like we could fall off that ledge. Once again, I didn't have that line of logic until I died, and now I can move around the camera. Good thing I died, maybe. So now we have a path of logic that we're following. Instead of just trying to get to that other side, we're gonna roll off the ledge. That makes sense. I'm gonna follow that line of logic and hopefully don't get smoked. Again. Okay, so where's the best place to roll off? It looked like... Ow! Ow! I'm still getting hit. It looked like the best place was, like, right off the edge of this. Oh, I have to be farther to the right. Okay. I have to be farther to the right. I tried to do this as quick as possible, because I thought I was going to get shot at, so I was being a little hasty there. Oh, I'm always flying off the ledge. Fan the flames. Oh, hey, it's a little guy. Hey, come here. Come here. Kill you to get the Titanite, remember? It's fine. It's fine. You'll be reborn as a beautiful butterfly one day. Oh gosh, am I gonna die doing this? Yeah. Okay. I thought I might. I did get some hits off on him, though. Oh, that's new. I did get some hits off on him, though. I don't have anything that could do that much damage, though. I don't know if the skeleton's gonna come down here. I don't know if that's a thing that can happen. Is disconnected from the server? Man, I think I'm having net issues today. Oh. Oh, I got confused. Like, obviously, that was really easy to get confused on. Like, I thought that that the skeleton up top somehow got down on the ladder, because I had minimized the game for a second to check why it said I was disconnected from my chat channel. But I was disconnected, and then it's because I think it's my bit rate so low, which like, it won't affect anything obviously on the upload because I'm recording with OBS, right, as well as streaming with it. So like it won't affect anything like anyone seeing the later time. But I don't know if you guys watching live, if it's like really crappy quality right now. I can't do anything about that. Like I don't know what to do when the bitrate sucks. We haven't had that issue for a while. It's always like that at like the start of stream, but then it usually kind of resolves itself as we on. After like 5 minutes, it's fine. So the other skeleton. There's an item over here. I hear footsteps. So this is that skeleton from up there. So it knows to path all the way and like get on the right path, like it doesn't accidentally fall off. It falls to here and then it still tracks to the place. That's pretty advanced. That's pretty advanced pathing. It's nothing like ridiculous, but it's really cool. So can't use my binocs on here. So we could go to that underneath area. I don't think it's worth trying to go up top. Even though I got hits on that guy, he was still summoning up the ghosts. So it doesn't seem like that's a good choice. We're gonna go through here. It's that opening I had seen before. See it. I don't know what to do about that. Weird that there's nothing down here. Well, I didn't think they'd have line of sight to my head. Weird. That was weird that that little room had like just like souls in it. Maybe there's something I missed there, like I don't know. Once again, logically I would never go back into that room again. Right? Like just off base logic, there's nothing in there. Part of me as like a gamer though is like, yeah, but what about some sort of, you know, illusion wall or something? Like, there's clearly an illusion wall in there, right? There's nowhere else to go. We can try killing this guy again. I don't know if that makes any more sense. We could get behind him, we could line of sight him with his own guys. Hey, I don't know how I did that, but I did. I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. I didn't know I could, like, dodge. I don't know how I even did that. So, okay, once again, speaking from, like, logical courses of action, we can... That seemed more logical than that little room down below. Just saying that little room seems like a trap. I don't think that there's actually anything down there. That looked really dangerous, but that animation has a startup to it. And we win neutral when doing that, if we run out an attack. Okay, so that's what we were supposed to do, but you could easily see why that didn't feel right. Even now, that doesn't feel like that was a smart choice to do, like for us to do, but that's what the game wanted. I can see somebody being stuck on that for longer, though. This area down here sort of being a red herring is kind of annoying. Could have been interesting if there was like a bell or something. That's just me speaking out like my butt, right? But if there was like a bell or something that you could ring in here, and it would, you know, cause the guy up top to be like, "Roar!" or something, and then you could like go up here and attack him a little bit, and you know, something like that, something where it would like disrupt the summoning so you weren't having to deal with it. It's a lizard. Now the real fight begins. Dragon? Is that what you mean? Where? Where's the dragon? Lizard. Hmm. I don't see any dragons.
Many of I speak of thine kind
Oh,
and mine.
hi.
Behold this city. We are kindred, belike two eyes which gaze upon the other.
Hello.
Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Yeah, so I have questions. Okay. Hello? Like, what's your deal, dude?
One was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search. Only the abyss granted closure, if not reunion with his beloved. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
I don't know what this guy's talking about.
Many of us are by the fire, forsaken. I speak of thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, belike two eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Alright. Kind of a weirdo. Ambush ahead. Well, at least I didn't get stabbed. I have a feeling one's gonna pop out here. Okay, this left ahead was good. Does this one say like ambush? This one was good. Good job. Oh. World design is so good in Dark Souls 3. It's actually kind of unreal. You know, From Software, like, they don't have the highest graphic fidelity, and it's like these rocks look really bad. Real, like that could have been. That needs a little help. But like, man, FromSoft has really good art direction. Not the craziest graphics, but their art direction is legit. Hello. Hello. AoE farm. Again. Dodge, dodge. And the flames. Took my heal off when I put on the hidden body just to like show that works. I don't know where the next bonfire is. I didn't think it'd be too far out. Okay, yeah, let's put the heal back on. I don't know how I feel about the fan the flames thing. More testing. And test against this thing. Three, 6, 9. I don't know if that was just because it was dark damage or what. Doing 400 some per hit. It's pretty spammable too. 437. I don't know. It's not like the worst spell in the world. But, like, I don't know, like, and it does have more range than Combustion. But I don't know why you just wouldn't use Combustion, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go with our Parting Flame for now. We're gonna use our new Fist Dagger. I might reset after this, actually. I still don't know how to hollow in this game. I know it's a thing. Wait, maybe I have. I've died a lot since we were here, but I never look at my character. I don't know why I forgot that guy already. I was too busy talking. Actual streamer brain moment. Like, unironically, I was just too busy talking. I also haven't died, so I don't know what my character looks like. I have to die again soon. And look at my face. Maybe I started hollowing? I didn't even see you at first. So we do have a couple ways we can go. We can... This is locked, I'm sure, right? Does not open from this side. Okay, and then we can go this way. I'm assuming that this leads back around over there. To that side. So I think that's where we should go. Go in with the lunge. Oh gosh. You know. Their lunging stab. Happened. I don't even know what happened. I got cursed? How'd I get cursed? What happened? I'm so confused. No, we're not hollowing. How'd I get cursed? Oh, the pots? Is it like that one place in Dark Souls 2? Oh my gosh. This thing uses up a lot of stamina. Or... Oh, that built up curse. I didn't see it do anything. Like a proximity thing? Oh, they're like smoking. So if you get too close, it just builds up on you? Yes. Out of stamina. Whoa. This dude looks kind of crazy. He's attacking faster than I can with my dagger. That's so dumb. I thought that was going to be fun for a second. Alright, well, we can cheese him out, maybe. It just didn't seem fun. I don't know, that was a letdown. I was ready for a good fight there. I Elden Ringed it. Okay. He also had hyper armor through that as well. Do you have perma hyper armor? Swing. Well, for that. Oh, she's carrying it on her back. Back up. I have no stamina. Watch that. Engage. Wait. Not what I was trying to do. Oh, I could do that. What? Oh. Okay, so you know how the game has like dodge attacks? Because this is light. Right? Like a standard attack. You have like dodge attacks in this game too. I don't think you have strong. But you have like different types of dodge attacks that you do. And this weapon, when you activate its skill, its stance, what is this called even? Crystal Blade. When you activate the Crystal Blade kind of stance thing, if you're in dodge, there's an attack for that. Not for the backstep dodge, apparently. Not for the backstep dodge, but for the regular dodge roll, there's like a full attack for it. I was holding it because I was planning on dodge rolling, and then bringing it out and using the engage, but it already has like a built-in engage on it. It's not as good as the lunge, but it's like still decent, you know? What is that? Out of stamina? Clearly a second one. Yes, I see it healing itself. I can get a stagger. So there's a third one? Stamina. All right. Is there something secret you can fall onto from here? Oh. There is an item there. Maybe I'm supposed to fall there? I don't know. Down and see. I always thought abilities like this were kind of stupid in games. You see them a lot. You actually see them in the Souls series quite often. But like, she doesn't have line of sight to me. You know what I mean? Like, this is an attack that doesn't require line of sight to the player to like hit them. It's like really toxic. Like, what do you mean you don't need line of sight to... Okay, even if you don't need a line of sight, even if there's, like, a tab targeting system, when does the tab targeting turn off? Like, when are you not tabbed onto an enemy? Right? Because, like, I was a ways away from that enemy. And behind, like, a staircase and stuff. It's like, in most games, that would have unlocked on you. It's a different archetype of that enemy. I haven't fought that one before. Kinda don't want to. I kinda just want to find the way forward. I'd rather fight that guy once we find a bonfire and I can just practice his moveset. But I don't want to fight... But I don't want to fight that guy, like, right now. You know, because we're a ways away from a bonfire, and there's a lot of enemies I had to fight to get here. And I'm just not really interested. I didn't mean to do that clearly. Okay, here's a way out of here. Addy ahead. There's an item there, but we can't get there. Locked? Talk?
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall.
Act. Like, I don't really get this area a whole lot. Oh. I am running right next to him, though. This is a proximity thing. If you're really close, you do appear as like a shadow. Can't move. I'm stuck. Oh, I got stuck. I don't know. This area is not really fun. Ever since we got to the Ringed City, I've, like, haven't really had a good time, honestly. It looks cool, but, like, I didn't like the part with the ghosts. I thought that was kind of cheeseball, with them shooting you. It required just, like, weird trial and error stuff, and it's not about, like, fighting fun enemies. We made an NPC, which is okay. Killed. Just so much. This is just so much going on. There's just so much going on. Like, you can even tell, like, this is just so bloated. like, I could make Souls levels this hard too, but, like, I don't think this is, like, fun. Like, you guys know, I'll put up with quite a bit of stuff, but, like, if you're not having fun, that's when you stop, right? This might be... I don't know. This might be, like, my least favorite area in maybe all of Souls, because, like, there's a level of like, toxic level of fun, right? Like, I think Blighttown hits that perfectly, right? Blighttown's supposed to be this inhospitable, like, you know, shithole, right? Like, that's what it's going for. That's what it's aiming to be. And I think succeeds at it very well, too. It's like, I don't really understand this place at all. Like, there's, like, millions of enemies everywhere. It's a pretty huge run to wherever the next bonfire is. Lots of enemies that have, like, projectiles. I was on the wrong weapon set there because I was trying to stealth through. Lots of enemies that have projectiles. We have multiple elite enemies. These enemies all have, like, 3,000 plus HP, it seems like. Like, what am I supposed to do here, exactly? Like, this is unfair, right? Because if each one has, like, a couple thousand HP, what are you supposed to do? Wrong spell. Is this big guy summoning them? Is that what's happening? So, but you know but they summon ghosts. Why? I mean, those guys did just kind of come out of nowhere. Maybe. No. Oh my gosh. I'm like stunned because like this is so bad. Like this might be the worst in this game. Like by a lot too. We're like in that room where those weird mage things were, that were like mage turtle things, right? In that area, we found a new archetype of elite enemy, right? We found like a brand new archetype of elite enemy. And then we go outside. And it's not like that's right next to the bonfire. Then we go outside and we find 3 of these fat guys, which we've seen maybe 2 so far in the game. They have a lot of HP, like a ton of HP, killable. And we have seen them before, which is good. But like a ton of HP. And in that same area, we should probably kill these things first. I feel like I'm gonna get into trouble. Do they not attack? Oh, maybe they don't attack. Okay. We'll have to wait till that one's done pathing. But not only did they have like a ton of HP, but there's 3 of them at once, so they're gonna have overlapping attacks because Soul Series isn't really the best for like gank fights. And then there's also like 3 little guys, and the little guys all have like lightning bolts that they're trying to throw at the player. But then there's like a door where you can talk to an NPC. So you like want to talk to the NPC through the door, but then you've got like the big guys attacking you, and the little guys like throwing. Never seen that before. Dodge that. And like the little guys attacking you through the thing, and it's like, look here. I mean, this is a lot of HP. We'll get him down. Dodge that. I couldn't. I was stuck. Back up. A drink for mana. On that. The head. I felt that one out. Stab. I am killing these specifically to build up our parting flame. Well, you have 4 mana flasks. We're probably okay for a while, actually, because I have heal spell on. No, I don't. I took it off, because I wanted to run past things. Okay. Get the other one's aggro. That was early again. That raise over the head one's got me a few times. stagger. We're out of healing. You just can't with these guys for whatever reason. The other one didn't respawn, I don't think, so maybe it wants you to somehow cheese them out. Well, there's one left. Got two more crawled up from the... If I could get staggers, it would really help. D15 damage. I got hit here. I was trying to spit. Animation's just a little bit longer than I'm used to. Weird how they like pause, how like that night pauses. It's like, wait, players here? You're supposed to kite them like one at a time into that room. So early on that. That was preloaded, that last one. I was late usually. I was really late on the dodge, but it was queued. It was queued. So as soon as his attack was over, then it did it. But I was really late on pressing the dodge button, and then it queued it up and I died immediately. Died. Oh my gosh. Jeez. You already beat them? You missed me destroying the demons? Or are you talking about these guys? I've been stuck here for a little bit. I don't know what people's... I was so excited to get to the ringed city. You had to do stuff. Yeah, they didn't actually take that long to get down. I think like 4 or 5 more attempts or something. Maybe not even that many. We got him down pretty quick. We got a strategies kind of set. I used up all my mana on the final attempt too. Like 5 bars worth and a lot of HP in second phase. Just like all of these guys. Like so much HP. But like I don't know what they were really thinking here. Because like there's another one here too. Right? So I've been using like invisible body or unseen form to like stealth away from them. I feel like this is the worst designed area in all of Souls that I've played so far. Like, initial reaction, this is by far the worst Souls has ever been. Which is really bad. It's like they had no self-control or self-restraint at all when designing this area. It's so bad. The unseen form again, or I'm gonna get aggroed. Final Dark Souls area ever gonna make it hard? I'm just not having fun. Like, this is so unfun, like, I kind of don't want to play. You know what I mean? Like, it just seems... It just seems like they didn't think about what they were doing. I guess we can go out this way, too. We never tried going out this way. This bonfire, rather the Twin Demons area bonfire. Go back and look at this bonfire or the demon one. There was some invisible or some not wall. But there was something that people were telling me to like roll into the wall. Like there was a message that are like, could this be a chest? And I was like, what? Yeah, people were like, hey, is this a... They said that there was like a secret roll thing, but I didn't find one. I don't see any messages here now. Isn't it familiar? Nope. Go to the demon area. I don't know what I'm looking for. There was a message that said something like that too, but I don't recognize this structure because it feels like I've seen this structure like a million times. Like you walk in, because there's a lot of these in Elden Ring. Like there is a lot of these in Elden Ring. A lot of these would actually be covered though, and you'd have to like break through or something. You'd go down below. Stand in front of the hole. Front of the hole? We here? The door looking in. Oh. Oh no, because there wouldn't be pillars here. I don't know what I'm looking at. Check disc. Yeah, I might need to see a picture or something. I got a thing. How come it's not updating? Maybe I am really having net issues today. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think I would have... I didn't recognize that. I'll be real. That's kind of crazy. This area used to be the original Firelink Shrine? That's so weird. You can even see the old well. We might have even seen the well and just walked right past it. So it's all destroyed now. Yeah, I didn't notice that this is where, like, Frampt was. I guess, yeah, that does make sense, because you had to, like, climb up on stuff to get to the bird. It was around that area. Wow. That's kind of messed up. So, I'm gonna warp back up to the Earthen Peak. So can we look down and like see it from there too? Is it noticeable? I don't think so. I think we're too high up. Oh no, you can't tell at all. Oh, this is the well. That's crazy. By the way, worth mentioning, there's 4 boss encounters in this DLC. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually really good, because I liked the Double Demons fight. I really felt like that first phase, they should have had more HP. And then there shouldn't have been a second phase. But second phase was good too. That was a good boss. That might have been the best gank fight in the Souls series. I'm not dual wielding. I don't... Are there any other duo fights that are that good? It felt fully manageable. The telegraphs were good. That one slash, the one right-hand slash was a little bit fast for my taste. You're not going the other way? I'm gonna get cursed. I'm gonna die. I don't know. I feel I want to go the other way. Maybe I'm supposed to. I don't know. I wanted to talk to the NPC, to be honest. There was an NPC by a door where those, like, 3 fat things are. But, like, I couldn't talk to her because I was too busy being mauled to death. But I don't think I've ever seen such a lack of restraint from FromSoft in, like, what enemy types they're using, how often they're using them, how much HP each one of them has. Like, it's just like they fully lost it here. Didn't mean to fall off there, but we live. I died here. We lived. Yeah, this is the door where that NPC was. Oh, this one is real. But we will go out that other door. Just this second. Okay, I went for a fully charged attack. I thought I could get it off since I was kind of stealthy. Really, I'm missing that much mana? It costs quite a bit. About fourth the bar. So this one, is he just stuck? Okay, that one's just stuck there. What's up? I am trying to clear out these enemies methodically. But it is not easy. Okay. So it does seem like we are safe enough if I bring this guy up the stairs. So let's see how far this guy paths. Maybe I'm not supposed to clear them out? I could go talk to the NPC first. It doesn't look like they go up that far. We could try it. Let's try it. Hope I don't die. How's streaming going? It's good, but my bitrate's been kind of low and wonky all day. I've been getting notifications saying I've disconnected from the chat servers, so I don't know what that's about. But we got a boss down. We got a boss down today, the double demons. So that's already kind of, and it didn't even take that long. But I've died like a million times since getting to the ringed city. It's pretty toxic. I don't know if I like it. Like, as a whole, this section sucks. But like the part before that wasn't great either with the archers, like the ghost archers. So I don't know.
Speak thee the name of God. Ah, then thou's not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse. I am known as Shira, servant to the Princess Filianor, matriarch of the church. They who are ken to God's name are surely ken to the terrors of the dark. Please, I bid thee take not from the princess her peace or rest. As the fire waneth, does she lie by the dark, all for the sake of man. Thou'st a kind heart to speak to a captive such as I. It
Oh,
is no
she's
surprise
trapped.
thou rememberest our God. May I ask thee a kindness? Perhaps thou'st beheld the lone dragon that inhabited this city. Medir is his name, and the arch-dragons are his forebears.
Medir.
He once railed against the dark,
Oh.
was by dark afflicted. Now here, returned, he remaineth, to watch over the sleeping princess, true to the old accord. And yet, I would have thee put the dragon to rest, before the dark consumeth him, and his vows are forgot.
Oh, we have a quest to kill the dragon, I guess. When did I start streaming on Twitch? I think about like 2 years ago, is it?
I offer my sincerest gratitude, thou who art ken to God's name. Please, take this.
Sacred Chime of Lamore.
I have asked a thing most terrible of thee. May this token of thanks be of aid.
Oh, is it a new actual like chime weapon? Whoa, cool. A sacred chime blessed by the Princess Philemore, matriarch of the church. Philemore favors no boundaries, and this sacred chime expands the range of vicinity affecting miracles that can heal, cure, or provide enchantments. Prayer of Favor works in right or left hand, heal HP very, 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 very slowly for a duration. Affects the caster and those in vicinity. Philemore? Filianor. Oh, yeah. Ray. Filianore? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, so it's more of a support chime because it doesn't have as good of a spell buff as even our talisman, and our original chime outscaled it. might get hit here. Dodge. One hit. Swipe, slice upwards. One hit. Dodge. I was early. I'm usually early on that one. Dodge. One hit. We'll go 2. Try stagger. Dodge that. One hit. Sometimes it's double hitting, have you noticed? Okay. He's almost dead, we're almost dead. Everyone's almost dead. One more. Oh. They just have so much HP. What are my goals to achieve on the channel? Right now, I just have things that I've been putting for a while. In terms of like growth, I just kind of want it to happen naturally, to be honest. You know, we get people in here every now and then. They're bots, I believe. They're like, you can grow your channel with bot viewers. I'm like, nah, we'll just let people show up as necessary. Alright, this guy's about half-ish. Let's try just regular combustion on these and see how that works. 3, 4, 5, 6, ready for the jump, and slam. That actually works really well. Regular combustion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up into the air, and slam. Alright, we'll heal this with Great Heal. Did I end up getting Darkest Dungeon? Not only did I end up getting Darkest Dungeon, but it is the next thing we are playing on stream. It is slated. I have said it. I am excited and interested. And I haven't asked my friends about it, but apparently like 5 of my friends have it on Steam, because you can like see who owns the game. Yeah, like everyone I know has that thing. So I have to ask them about it. It'll be fun though. It'll definitely be a good change of pace too. But yeah, I've been interested for a while. You love the game, and I don't know. Some of my friends are kind of masochist though, and I know the game can be pretty brutal. So, oh, what am I getting hit by? Oh my gosh! Oh, get me out of here! Where the hell is that coming from? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and jump and slam. I can't dodge that yet. I hit my button one extra time and it locked me in. Let me try the other dagger. That was early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and jump and slam. Drink. Dodge that. I'll keep thinking he's gonna do an overhead slam after. Another 6 hit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump up into the air and slam. I think these things are just really immune to dark damage. Dodge that for some stamina. Dodge that uppercut. 2, 3. Yeah, I think they're really resistant to dark. My daggers don't do a whole lot, so I guess that makes sense, because they look like void creatures. Not void. What am I talking about? They almost look like abyss. They have dark holes instead of heads. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, that's where this guy was hiding. Oh, the other one has Deathblight on me. I have the wrong flame on. I didn't mean to do that right now. Oh my gosh. Well, now we can actually... Well, I actually did mean to hit that button on purpose, but that's just not the way it works in Dark Souls 3. It's the way it works in Elden Ring, and I've done that so many times. And I see why they changed it now, too. Uber, yeah... Yeah, I've done that so many times. I feel like I've killed myself like 5 or 6 times since getting this dagger. Like, it's not the dagger's fault, obviously, but I haven't used like weapon arts through my playthrough. It's like the only thing Brigand dagger has is quick step, which, to be fair, I probably should be using that a little bit more often. Right, I never really used that Ash of War in Elden Ring, or in this game really through the playthrough. It's not really super necessary. I find that there's other good uses of mana, but it's good for repositioning for sure. And it has iframes to it. It's like not a bad skill even. I just kind of almost forget that I have it. I keep doing that too, where I change the spell and then... There is a staircase down here instead of jumping, right? I don't know if this is better, but it'll help us keep positioned. So from the staircase, it is almost like across the other side. So let's see if those enemies respawn. They don't. Oh, thank goodness. Got about 50% Deathblight there. Wait, they did respawn? I didn't get my souls right. I don't know where they are. They're probably down there somewhere, right? Okay. Now that that guy's out of the way, I might need to stealth. Okay, we have to wait for this guy to pass. They're, like, right below you. Yeah, that's what I was afraid. Oh, I can see the glow. I can't jump off of here without taking, like, damage, so... Wait for one of these guys to pass. Cast Hidden Body. So these guys do respawn. Shoot, he saw me. I mean, it's kind of cool when you can fight elite enemies, but just very awkward. This is another sword shield one. We fought a sword shield one before. It's gonna help, but maybe. Boulder heave. Should be using our other flame for max damage. Okay. Wolfring? Wasn't Wolfring in DS1 too? Isn't there a Wolfring? There, I know there was the Hornet Ring, pretty sure. Increases poise. I think those are all from Dark Souls 1. Black Witch set. Oh, cool. We could be a Black Witch. Do you guys want to do it? Do you want to wear a black dress? I can do it. Wolfring was a Torius's ring? Oh, yeah. It was like in a secret area, wasn't it? In the forest area? Let's see what we look like when we put on a dress. Yikes. Yikes. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, that's my back? Whoa, look at my back. Well, now you guys... What the heck happened there? I was hitting the wrong button. Now you guys see what a Wendigo looks like in a dress. The hat might be cool, but, like, you know, can't wear a hat with my horns. There are, like, secret stuff back here? There's, like, a little light shining here. This is definitely, like, the weirdest area, like, ever. That does a full-on knockdown. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I had to hit him 6 times. 340 damage apiece. Let's see how much total that is. That's 2040 HP. And technically, along the way to get here, which there might be another way to get here because I didn't go that other path, but technically to get here, we had to go through 2 of those if we were fighting all of them. So in total, we're fighting 3 of those. So that's 6,120 total HP with just these guys alone. And then you've got these fat guys that respawn. I don't know what total HP value they have, but I think it's probably more. I thought that's why they didn't respawn them, is because they had so much HP. But it's weird because now I know they do respawn them, which is like insane, right? Because if each one even had that level, you're talking another, like, you might be talking 12,000 total HP between like 2 or 3 of them potentially. Which is insane. Why? We're gonna run right past them like they don't exist. I don't know how to get up top yet. Oh. Got hit. Secret area. Oh, a secret area, look. I found a secret. Ringed Knight Spear. Oh, shoot. Anna. We're just gonna have to dodge the spear. Oh my gosh, that was fast. Good lord, that was a fast attack. Drink twice. Tried to drink twice, getting projectiles spammed.
Met the dark with learning, but in the end, learned his knowledge was wanting. The world began.
Thought I was getting chased. Did I just break that NPC? I didn't even see him up there, I just heard him. I think I, like, broke the NPC. I don't even know what I was doing. I was panicking because I had, like, 3 more enemies chasing me. Well, we've been down there. Maybe I jump onto this platform? Yeah, we have 5 mana flats. Let's go for a heal. Yeah, maybe not break, but definitely skipped his dialogue. Yeah. I didn't even try to. It really sucks that these guys respawn. Died a deathlight. Honestly, I stood there for a second. I thought I was legit dead. Yeah, I've got like 3/4 of it built up. I'm gonna die if I stand next to it any longer. Yeah, I mean, I was in a bad position because you can't stand next to him. Okay, stealth through this next part. I don't know if there's anything more up there where I was, but we'll check it out. Obviously that guy saw me, but that's okay. I might have saw me too. That can't happen in Elden Ring. I think I've said that. I kind of forgot that it could happen in this game. It can't really happen in Remnant either, as far as I know. I haven't really tested that. It will not let you go off the edge with your own attacks, though. I keep forgetting that that's, like, not a thing that they coded in this game, though. Need to re-up the duration. wait for our bar to go down. How many do I need to level up? Wow. We're almost there. At least we did that in a safe place this time. I heard it drop. We know that there are trash mobs here. See that one? Like on the ceiling. I got hit. Like, yep. Am I playing the RPG yet? I think I'm playing the RPG. Wow, that was clean. Who would win? Remaining soldier outfitted for war with flaming spear or a rock? Win in what? Like, win doing what, right? If they're like having a race, you mean a fight? Alright, we have a little bit of a pause here. You can get a free Estus, can you not? Yes, I can, I believe. Oh, I lost the buff. Oh, I can't switch off of it. Oh, we might have to test that. I thought I had it too. Maybe I didn't? Maybe that was Deathblight that was on me? Maybe that was Deathblight that was on me. Yeah, I guess maybe you lose the buff if you switch your offhand. I would have done it first. I didn't know that's how that worked. But I thought it was like a safe place to start, you know, using healing spells. Yeah, getting an Estus charge. You know, we just kind of chilling. Okay, so this area is pretty much cleared, right? There's not much I know else that I can do, but we do know that there is an upper level we can get to eventually, because there were items over there. So it looks like we could potentially come out from that hole which might be like down farther to get up to that hole. And this, oh, but there's no connector. It's just a balcony. But it means we could end up in this facility. We could end up somewhere in this castle, this structure, at some point in the future. So I think we have to go down, right? I don't really have a choice. Going past 1 is kind of freaky, going past 2 or 3. This is so dumb. I can't believe they made this. Let's get this item. We're gonna have to boulder heave these guys. And just die. Jeez, I thought I was dead there. Alright. I have 3 Estus. I think we've killed, what, 2 or 3 enemies? So we won't be able to get another charge for a long time. Can we talk to NPC now?
One poor girl slew her own kin, but even so was embraced, enveloped by the abyss. 'Twas a comfort that neither moon nor sunless sky afforded her before. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin. One met the dark with learning, but in the end learned his knowledge was wanting. The world began without knowledge, and without knowledge will it end. Does not this ring clear and true? Fear not the dark, and let the feet.
So he does have different dialogue.
One poor girl slew her own kin, but even
Who's this girl that killed her own kin? Like a good place for an ambush. I'm gonna crawl over the edge. No? You're not gonna send an enemy to crawl over the ledge and kill me? Oh. I thought this was just the bottom. I was like, wait, that's not that far of a drop. It's not. So we can go up this way. Yeah, this guy, yeah, oh, not another one. Are you kidding me? Let's... We can't get back up here. I was gonna say, let's go forward and see if we can't try to find a bonfire. But even if we had a bonfire, I can't get back up this ledge. Okay. Besides this night, where can we go? We can definitely get around over there. And there is an open door. I think we just book it right past this guy in stealth and see if we can't make it. Skibbity goober. Covetous gold serpent ring plus 123. Praise the treasure. Speaking of treasure, we cannot find a bonfire for the life of us. We're going to put on one of our 3 ring of sacrifices. Because we are in a point where if I die, I lose a level. And the levels are getting really expensive now. It does, like, we can't find a safe point, though. Like, the last bonfire we had was... Like, how long ago did we find that? 3 hours ago? No way! No, but it does feel like it's been a long time. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay, we're fighting this guy in here now. I've never seen that move. That's why we have the Ring of Sacrifice. Okay. That's why we put the Ring of Sacrifice on, was for something completely like that. He didn't reset. He didn't reset his aggro. He was like halfway through and then just rushed at us. You think that way was a dead end, but couldn't we have gone to the right? We could have maybe gone to the right though, right? The right though, correct? Of where that guy was?
Ashen thou, then I thou. Very then take. Let these souls mayst thou thy peace.
These guys have a lot of souls though, so there's no way to, like, be under-leveled for these. That is good. So that is interesting, because the other one had a dragon-looking shield too, but he never used those fire attacks. Did we just get weird RNG and never see them? 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Skipping all these, this still seems like the right choice. Okay. Okay, back to where we were. That was clean. I can't imagine having to kill everything along the way before on. Okay, so from up here... There's a little guy! Oh no! Oh. Goodbye. You know, we never looked at what the demons gave us for a boss weapon. I think it may be too dangerous to leave this guy alive. Here we go with that 0 restraint again. I don't know if I can reset their aggro. Might get hit here. Dodge that, dodge. We haven't seen that before. I thought I could get a backstab there. Oh, we win that. We win that neutral. Holy crap, he gave us an opening. Whoa, you can get their armor? And this is, it's basically like the dark sigil on there, right? No way. Malformed black armor of the ringed knights. The armor of eerily men was forged in the abyss. Crap, I'm getting attacked. He aggroed me from there? We'll Estus. I want to kill the NPC. Good lord, that aggro was insane. Go back and watch that. Go back and watch that later. Good lord, he aggroed us from all the way on that far wall from here. Like, I know he has line of sight to us. Like, I get he has line of sight, but that's still an insane aggro range. Holy crap. He almost got us because of that, just like catching us off guard. Malformed black armor of the Ring Knights. The armor of early men was forged in the abyss and betrays a smidgen of life. For this reason, the gods cast a seal of fire upon such armor, and those who possess them. It's kind of weird, right? Like, the center part is so awesome. The little frayed edges that are, like, fiery are cool. But, like, the gloves, the parts of this gloves are really bad. Like, horrible. The shoulders are also oddly bulky and have these weird horns on them for something that's, like, so slick. So sleek, sorry. And then you've got, like, what used to be a cape, but it's been, like, frayed to the point where it's just a little, and it doesn't have the fiery tinges to it. It's just, like, dangling there. Yeah, I'm wearing different gloves. I don't even know if I have anything I could put. Like, that already looks better. Because these gloves aren't my favorite either. It's just they fit the color and the style, the full set. But, yeah, I don't know. I like it. I wish it didn't have the weird things on the shoulders, the cape. And maybe the arms are better if I have their gloves. Is there a secret up here? What does this note say? Oh, that's not a note. I thought that was somebody's message. Can't tell if I'm doing okay, so I think that's up here. That's it up here. So we can go down now. We have been down before. We have been down before. Yeah, I don't love these gloves either. They're almost like mittens. You know? They're almost too mitten-like. I think it's the covering on the front. Because they're not, right? You can clearly see the fingers, but the way that they're kind of look. Oh, what? That was new. Let's warp to the bonfire. Oh yeah, that left path that goes up, but I think that's actually where we're going to end up heading up, like headed to. Sorry. I think that's where we're going to end up heading to. My walking speed is not enough to outkite that. Understood. And I'm hoping the underside wraps around. I'm hoping the underside wraps around so we can get to the place where we were before. This time we won't have to fight any of the enemies. I'm just fighting these guys to charge up my... I don't even have the right flame on. I was going for damage against those guys. I don't even have my profane... or sorry, my... what did they call it? Guardian flame? How did I forget the name of my new flame? That's so cringe. Don't judge too much though, okay? I feel like the parting flame would have been much better early game than it is like late game. This area is just so stupid with the enemies that they chose to put here. But I guess if it is the end of the Dark Souls series, right? They made a trilogy. It's the last section. Like, I kind of get it. But, like, would it be too cringe to do like a greatest? I guess that would be kind of cringe too. They did that. Never mind. I'm stupid. No. Why me? I'm just calling them out for having all these giant fat headless guys and ringed armor knights and these guys that crawl out of the sludge pits that also don't have heads, and there's 3 of them, and they respawn not endlessly, but they respawn even after you kill them. And it's like, what were you guys thinking? You didn't need to do all that. Like, the game was already hard. Like, and some of those enemies, I bet, are pretty fun to fight. Like, I don't think the headless guys are, like, bad enemies at all. But, like, 6 of them? I don't even think my weapon can handle 6 of them. Oh, hi. Hi there. I didn't see you. Okay, I'm gonna start dual-wielding my daggers and slice your face in. If you could not do that. No, please don't do that. I can't stab you to death when you hide in your shell. Now I have to wait for that whole animation to end, and then I can do it. See? Look at all that time you wasted of mine. Okay, so... what's that sound? Oh, I didn't even let him do this last time. I thought he was summoning up the things. I got lucky when I killed him. Wait, that respawns then? We did kill him last time, right? Or is this a different one? Weird. Wait a second. Does this one respawn? Holy crap. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? They actually have this weird gauntlet minigame thing respawn? Like, I get the whole area would feel kind of empty without it. Right? Like, it would... But they make... I feel like if there was ever like a tough enemy not to spawn, it would be that one, so you could just kind of explore freely. That's nutty. What a stupid choice. Holy crap. Because there's already been elite enemies. There's a precedent for elite enemies or enemies that like snipe you or whatever to not respawn after you like sometimes take them out. Man, what a terrible choice. What were they thinking? All right, so we're gonna have to kill that guy in that weird black swamp area. Again. He didn't seem too hard to kill. I'm thinking that, could you imagine if those guys had like a grab move? They've got that push, but imagine if they just grabbed you and started screaming. Don't want to give FromSoft ideas. But imagine if they just grabbed you and started screaming, because they don't do anything, but they build up Deathblight on you just being near you. So as they're like screaming, you would slowly build up Deathblight faster and faster. And you could eventually just die. Again, maybe I shouldn't be giving them ideas. Yeah, maybe the full Ringed Knight armor set is kind of cool. Like when it's all together. So the reason I even wanted to go in this swampy area is because I want to go up here. There. And I know we can get up there because there was an item. Right, Drink Estes? Wow, holy crap. Tall fella? Yeah, he was. So I don't know if this is an elevated cliff face, right? I don't think I can walk along this and go up somewhere. We'll definitely grab that item in a second. But I already see like 2 or 3 of the Ringed Knight enemies. 1 is bad enough, 2 is almost unmanageable. 3 is stupid, and I don't know what they were thinking, but maybe you can kite them away from each other? But, like, I don't know. Here we go. Gosh, the Titanite chunks that they've been throwing at the player. They really want us to make sure our stuff is upgraded. Ringed Knight Straight Sword.
And so, she lived in fear of the dark, of the things that gnawed at her flesh, and yet the abyss hath yet to produce any such creature. Fear not the dark, my friend.
Okay. Is that it?
And so, despite his weighty armor, he lived in fear of a delicate thing, little more than a girl. Where fire resideth, shadows twist and shrivel, But in the abyss, there are shadows. Now fear not and let the feast.
Okay, so we have... We have a few new weapons we haven't tried. Try Luri now, and then hurrah for victory. Very, very, very soul. Oh. Interesting. It almost has the horns that we have on our that we had on our shoulder when we wore the ringed knight armor, which is, I forget what they call them in Elden Ring. They have like a whole name for that like race, but its skill is called Ember. Thrust the time-worn spear and watch it restore its ancient brilliance and reignite a short-lived flame, whose dull aftermath will carry on. So that it does like fire damage and stuff. Okay. It's actually really cool looking. Wow. Whoa. And the strong attacks get like flame attacks to them? Whoa. Okay. Really cool. Straight sword. A straight sword with a 17 strength requirement. Quite a bit. From this stance... Okay, so it's sort of the same thing. So it's a, you ready with a stance, and then you can do a strong attack. I can't use the Ash of War unless I'm two-handing the weapon in this game. I remember. Oh, it's almost like a great sword. It's oh, it just extends the blade. Oh, weird. Look how long the sword becomes. You can see the actual blade inside of it. That is pretty dope. Why are these things in the DLC, though? Like, I can't even use them now. Have I read the description of the banner that sent you to the Ring City? I have not. Oh my gosh, what a cool sword. It's perfect for a pyromancer. Like, where was that 30 hours ago, 50 hours ago, 60 hours ago? Let's read that banner. It's a key item, right? The small banner used by envoys of the great Lord Gwyn in the days of yore. Face the ringed cliff and hold the banner high to summon facilitators of transport. For pilgrims who took the dark soul. Oh. For the pygmies who took the dark soul, the great lord gifted the ringed city, an isolated place that at world's end. His beloved youngest daughter promised seeing her that he would come for her when the day came. But then we killed him. And he could never come for her. And this is where and this is where the furtive pygmy brought the dark soul originally. And this is where the furtive pygmy brought the dark soul. I didn't mean to fall off that. I'd rather just stealth. Staff. Yeah, Gwyn's last daughter is here. Yeah, she's here, and so are the ones that originally got the Dark Soul, which is why everything's like all weird abyssal and black, why there are all these black crystals everywhere, why those things have like abyssal black hole face head things. Like, yeah. Wow, interesting.
I shall partake.
Oh my gosh. Finally. We finally found a bonfire. Oh my gosh. After all this time. Ow, that was my face, good sir. That was my face that you tried to stab with that magic spear thing. Wait, so is the reason my brigand daggers suck here too is because this guy's just really immune? I just assumed they had lots of HP. But maybe he's just immune to dark damage as well. Maybe almost everything is. I couldn't really get proper testing there. Pygmies, plural, are a descendant of the furtive pig. Oh, okay, right. Because this is so much longer after. Obviously, he's dead. They didn't hold on to the Great Soul like the other lords. Instead, disseminated amongst humanity. So, like, all humanity. I've never been hit before, so I'd never seen that. Okay, let's reset. So, wait, yeah, because yeah, but the dark sigil that was placed on humanity, that was when they took that was part of the Dark Soul, right? Man, the stamina management on this thing is so tough. Wait a second. Humanity, the object, are believed to be the direct shards of the original Dark Soul. Right. That's what I thought, but how does that play with the dark sign? I think I said dark sigil, the dark sign though. Because wasn't that also part of the Dark Soul in humanity? Or sorry, I should say in like people. Yeah, these things just have a lot of HP, let's be real. The best thing to do would be to use Ta on them. So, although we unlocked this bonfire, it really doesn't help us get anywhere. It just helps so we don't have to backtrack, like, you know, a gazillion miles. Yep. That's definitely the play. Alright, so we drink an Estus and restore that Estus. I found 2 new things out with this partying flame. When you kill enemies stacking up to 12 kills, apparently we can rest at a bonfire and it doesn't change anything. Like, the count still goes even when resting, but I can't switch it off my hand, which is weird. The dark sign was never fully explained, but the most likely explanation is that curse was implanted on men by Gwen as a way to make humanity feed. As a way to make humans feed humanity to the fire. Yeah, that does make way more sense, actually. So we can go to that structure. Oh no. That big guy, I thought he was further back. That big dude's like right here again. He took so much to take down. Alright. Rush. We gotta rush, otherwise he'll summon up the dudes. Too late. We're dead. We are too late. I knew it when I saw it. It's the most powerful skill of any enemy we've seen in the game so far. I think that might be the most powerful, like, attack ability in all of Souls. Like, you know, obviously not in lore, but like that the player has to deal with. Like, summon up tons of skeletal archers that all shoot multiple rounds and stun lock the player to death. So brutal. It's incredibly powerful. Were there always this many of them? Did we just get lucky last time and not aggro? What is even happening? That's so stupid. I don't know if we'll get there in time. We didn't. Grab our souls at least. Spam dodge roll. Maybe I can evade it. I can't see what it's doing. I couldn't see what it was doing. I thought when it kind of crouched down a little bit, it was getting ready to sweep its hands, but that it didn't happen for like 2 or 3 more seconds. this is one from last time that aggroed. Watch out. Stab. Strong attack. Alright. Yes, this. Pretty brutal. What the heck is this? Like burrowed under the water? What does the pine resin do? Is that bleed? Oh gosh, that thing's getting awful close. Applies magic to right-hand weapon. Dodge the attack. Hit. It's doing. SAR, do not redeem. Yeah, that's sus. That's the second or third time somebody's used that line on me. I've never responded, but it's just weird that that happens. I don't know what they get out of. I don't know what they get out of it. Like what is it? Oh man. This place is so hard. Oh my gosh, this place is so brutal. I'm gonna back up for a second. I'm not gonna be, I probably won't be on too much longer. It is 6:33 now. I am getting hungry. I'll probably go for a little bit longer. Should I, though? Like, we're in a, I mean, I'd like to at least have a direction of where we're going, right? Because that just seems endless. That seems like its own, its own area, but there, look at all those elite enemies there. That's, like, brutal. I feel like I should just have the coiled sword fragment ready in case anything goes wrong. Let's get mana first, and then if anything goes wrong, because there's like nothing over here as far as we can see. I don't think I'm that close to a level up, or closer than I thought. And like, whoa, can we go over there eventually? Maybe like a boat or something? I don't know. Levels aren't really that important anymore, where we've, like, clearly hit... What is that? That's gonna be a... Nope. That's gonna be a big nope right there. Alrighty, that's probably... I feel like we made some serious progress. Yeah, I know. I could have at least attempted, but like the idea is like I don't quite know where we're going. That's probably just a side area, probably just a side enemy. We'll kill him tomorrow. We've gotten a lot of use out of this dagger, but its stamina, it consumes so much stamina. It just sucks it up. Like I wish it used up a little bit more mana but less stamina. It's just very hard to use. But doing some magic and physical and not dark, which our daggers are doing, is giving us some damage variety. Most of the things here just seem to be able to be burnt to a crisp with our flame. So that's pretty good. Maybe I should upgrade the parting flame to +10. Because, I mean, we're at the end of the game. We're at the end of the DLC, right? What else am I going to use it on? These are really cool. But... like, this one does have an EE scaling in Faith Int. But you know that they're not going to go up any farther than that. And I haven't found another default weapon that I could infuse to be fire, and that to, like, dedicate that to my fire weapon. But we don't really need that anyways if we have the pyromancy flame. Really. Like, not really. Technically, we don't even need dark, because we have the dark flame now, too. But I wanted my daggers to at least scale with the main stats, which is really the whole reason behind the infusion, and to give a little bit of diversity of types. Plus, we didn't even find the black fire until right before the final boss, so... and we had to look up, like, what to do with that pyromancy tome. I could have had it the whole time. Not the whole time, but for a while, and it does come in handy. Okay, so, we fought one of the 4 bosses that are apparently in this DLC, which means that there's still 3 more to go. 3 more bosses. And those demons, let's be real, I kind of kicked the crap out of those demons. We weren't even stuck on them for that long. We really weren't. It didn't take us that long to get them down, and it might be one of the best, if not the best, I'd have to think about that, best gank fights in all of Souls. They did have the fusion afterwards, and I almost wish that wasn't a thing, but it was kind of epic. The charging up the giant spirit bomb that you could interrupt and, like, knock him down, and they would just, like, the fireballs would fall over him. It's a cool mechanic. So, like, really good boss, for sure. Let's see. In Bloodborne, they had, I don't remember what they're called, the Shadows of Yharnam? Is that it? I don't know. But there was, like, the 3 dudes in cloaks. That was also a pretty good gank fight. You had one that was like a sword, one that threw fire at you, and one with, like, a spear or something, and they all walked. The sword and the other guy would, like, attack and, like, kind of lunge at you if you got too close, but they would all just sort of walk around the arena, and then you'd have to dodge the fire. That one was pretty good, too, for a gank fight. This might be better, though. So, I don't know. Pretty good boss. Definitely a GG's day. It's probably going to be hot again tomorrow. I can definitely feel it here towards the end of stream, but I'm kind of baking. Speaking of bacon, I think it's time for BLTs. Like, we don't have homegrown lettuce yet. I guess it's a little early in the year. Like, I'm itching for it because I really like BLTs. If it's especially like garden fresh, it's great. Anyways, this always happens towards the end of stream. I get hungry and I just start talking about food. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. I will be back on tomorrow, and we'll continue through the Ring DLC then. So until then, I'm wild, and I'll catch you in the next one.